10-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent we obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week.
Shit, make money, bro.
Game planning for this
I could tell you how to set yours up.
Territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Now the pressure gets there.
I tell you, I ain't good. I got a bag in that 2K though.
Phillips from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Oh, this is a dot.
First carry now for Justice Hill. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
Okay.
Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
Where you from, bro?
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it. You work at it, but I don't care how much you prepare.
This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6
You can always send me a friend request, bro.
Found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
Just say I'll give you action back, but I ain't won this year.
But here they had to go for, couldn't get it done.
I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers.
Sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
You be on that 2K?
21, and here's 2nd and 5.
Oh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? The ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down. That was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown. How will you respond? We talked about it. It's into the crowd and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. The Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson.
Come on, man.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10.
All the way outside. Cut up.
This is Gus Edwards.
Come on, man.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Come on.
It is incomplete.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this 1st quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Appreciate it.
So
Appreciate
now
it.
it's 4th and short.
So after the penalty, that means there's a decision to be made.
Outside.
You still line up in field goal formation, or maybe you think about running your offense back out on the field.
This offense converted once already in this 1st quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down, and he'll get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Fuck.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down. Down at the 20-yard line. Multiple players getting
wide
for the 1-yard sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson now. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. Hook up a 15 yards there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Edwards will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once more, Edwards, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Is for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm loving you right now.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2 now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, 38 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives.
That fumble fucks you up in the first quarter.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about protection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
You can send me a friend request, I'll run it back with you.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Alright, I appreciate you subscribe though, bro.
Not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Tua. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Mostert. Take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
And you can bet when they were in that huddle, there's definitely some urgency because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now so we don't have to run this on 4th down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease.
You got a chance. You got a chance to come back.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
get over it,
that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He probably gonna get up over there, man.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let me see. Let me come over with something. Come over with something, man.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now it's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Hill on the return. And when it's
going on attack.
It's a 58-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Oh, I got clobbered.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll let this go deep.
Oh, no.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
Oh, no.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
From midfield, here's Tua.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Tua now on first down. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Tua to throw again. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Oh.
They sack him back right. The Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on, man.
Knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. Force some throws into tight cover. It's not really been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that will get the disadvantage now.
Yeah, the hell.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. The defenders certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Jackson looking to throw on third.
Oh, that's in the sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Are you looking at my plays over there, bro?
Sean Elliott.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Again, it's Mostert. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. It's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
Well, an all-out battle on 4th and goal. Offense versus defense, and the offense won it.
And I'm just wondering what was going through the minds of the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Were they playing the run too much? Were they not focused that the whole playbook was open in that situation? Give the offensive guys a lot of credit. I just wonder what the defensive guys were thinking.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way and tuck it away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Ravens first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I gotta say, I was a little surprised to see Jones come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Edwards. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Come on,
the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the 2nd straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And quickly, they get to the line. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On play action, here's Tua.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins have taken a 4th quarter lead.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Tua going to try and throw for it.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Ravens here just past the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
May seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
Well, this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. And you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4th and 2. They got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Here's Mostert.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Great.
This is 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That is incomplete.
Some coaches have to take the shorter, more yardage, and so
I can't wait for blue.
No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Jackson.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Jackson.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Now on 4th down here, that pass.
Good game, bro. Good game, man. I appreciate the subscription, bro.
Like, I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The heels, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more